Welcome back. LT Volk here with episode 76 of the Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode playthrough. In this episode, we're gonna move to confront the Netherbrain. And one thing I kinda messed up is I misremembered where you can swap in allies. So I guess for the final section, we're gonna end up with Lae'zel. And she's gonna equip the Silver Sword of the Astral, and she's gonna use Oil of Accuracy on it. And she's also gonna drink an Elixir of Cloud Giant Strength. Now,
Salutations.
Gale's gonna drink an Elixir of Bloodlust. My character is gonna drink Battle Mage Elixir, if I can find it. There it is. And Shadowheart's gonna drink an Elixir of Vigilance. And I think we're ready to go.
No one back home will ever believe
Alright.
this.
Yeah, like I said, Lae'zel is not really optimized for me, but she will do fine. And what's going on here? Why are all the people just running weirdly? Taking damage. Okay, let's continue on this way.
Fall back! Fall back! Matthew! Leave him be! We have to keep running!
Is this how the City Watch valiantly defends its home?
Mind Flayer! Mind Flayer! It's over.
He's frightened of your illithid ally, but the very fact it hasn't killed him on sight gives him reason to pause. Can the rumors be true? Is this really the Mind Flayer who could save the city?
We'll use our persuasion here to say, this Mind Flayer is not like the others. This one will save you. Fight with us. And seems to be a fairly difficult check, but let's roll anyways. Not gonna use our luck point there. Still, we're able to easily pass the check.
You see his mind racing through its options, finding only one. Against all his better judgment, it's you and your Mind Flayer.
Remarkable. Never in all my life did I think to fight alongside a Mind Flayer. Oh. We go back in there, we die. We flee, we last half a day at best. Shit! If this is it, then God's damn it, let's make it count. City Watch, with me! We'll follow you to our last breaths.
There we go. Usually, it's possible to miss that insight check and then they just run away. Alright, let's begin this large battle. See how it goes. Up here, I'm gonna start with some of my Myrmidons. We're gonna... Actually, no. Shadowheart's gonna use one of the items that I need. Alright, my character's got it. It's fine. My character is gonna throw this haste grenade on my party. And now one of the Myrmidons gonna run through the cloud to get haste. Then he's gonna warp in. Actually try to move a little bit. And why can't I warp to where I wanna go? Kinda irritating, but it's alright. We're trying to get close to that Mind Flayer and hopefully stun it with Electrified Flail. Missed it because the illithid cast shield reaction. Missed another one. Alright, that's fine. The second Myrmidon will still try to do the same. Warp in closer to the Silithid and electrified flail. There we go. Stunned. We actually can leave it be for a little bit and try to stun one of the Absolutists here. Also success. Next one is this Inquisitor of the Absolute that we'll have to take out.
Survival is all that matters.
My character is gonna run
I have to
through
keep going.
the spores to get another action. And then fire an arrow of many targets into this Inquisitor. Not gonna activate Luck of the Far Realms, but we will try to cast Hold Person on this enemy if we can. Come on. Nope, not enough movement. What else can we cast? Yeah, Dissonant Whispers on the Winged Horror. That sounds good. Frightens it so it cannot move. And turn. Now, who's next? Gale. Get another action through the use of the Haste Spores. He's already got the Elixir of Bloodlust active. Very good. And fire your Curriculum of Strategy into this Inquisitor. Alright, kills him off. Very good. And now fire a level 4 magic missile. Going into one of the enemies up here. Now, which one? Right here. Adept of the Absolute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should kill it off. Yep. Oh no, not quite. Alright. Fire a level 3 magic missile. One will go into the Adept and will kill it for sure. And where are the other enemies? This one is stunned. We'll go into the Zealot of the Absolute. Oh no! She had the death word. Well, it still should be alright. And turn. Shadowheart, run through the spores. Cast Spirit Guardians. And then run by and tag some of these enemies with the aura doing some damage. And end your turn, I guess. Or actually use your guiding bolt on the Zealot. Stack some more radiant orbs on them. Miss. And then turn.
Victory awaits.
Now is Lae'zel's turn. And I think she's gonna try and take out this Mistress of Souls. But first, get another action. Or attack rather. Misty Step over yonder. Somewheres. And then start attacking this Mistress of Souls. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Kill her off. Yep. And I think that's about that. Actually, action surge over here. And we're gonna summon Yorger right up here. And what Yorger's gonna do is some attacks. It's gonna fire off a volatile cluster over here at one of the trackers. Get closer. What the heck is going on here? There we go. And use your concussive blast, which kills off a large chunk of the enemies. And then go invisible. And end your turn.
Swift and lethal.
End your turn as well, Lazel. We've got these enemies attacking the Watchmen, but we're not gonna react. I think they should be able to tank some attacks. Yeah. Alright. This Illithid, Orpheus, gonna warp in this way. He's gonna try to use Mind Blast on the Adept. Mind Blast. No. Force Tunnel. To try and kill off this enemy. Success. And then use your Black Hole ability over here on this group of enemies. Very good. Does a whole bunch of damage. And now, why don't you try and do the same thing against this group of enemies? Alright. Doing some decent damage, killed off an ogre as well. And then turn. The Inquisitor is firing at my character. We're not gonna react. That particular winged horror cannot move, which is good news for us. And we got the guards coming in. Trying to dominate a Watchman, which is a level 4 spell. My character is gonna counterspell him. Yeah? No, Gale's gonna counterspell. My character is gonna use Psionic Backlash. And Orpheus will also use Psionic Backlash to do some damage. There we go.
Join us.
That one is still stunned. Another one's got enough radiant orbs where he is not an issue. Shadowheart's gonna continue tagging the enemies here. And then try... Actually, stick around here for now. Yorger. Cannot move. Past Orpheus, can it? Alright, jump over Orpheus. And then move in closer and use the concussive blast on this Mind Flare. Very good, kills him off. Now we've got another action, looks like. So just fire your crossbow into the Inquisitor. And then turn.
Fast.
Who's next? Lazel. Everybody here is cleared. Start moving. Actually, jump down. Jump down? No. Use the ladder. Sorry, I'm trying to think on the fly, and it's not really working too well for me, is it? Alright, dash, run into here. Got your haste back. We're gonna call an owlbear. Where is he? There it is. Over here. And that bring some more enemies into the fight. All right.
Fury, I am death.
Continue moving this way and end your turn, Lae'zel. Shadowheart is gonna start moving towards some of the enemies over there. She's also gonna click her heels. Let's see if we can tag this Illithid without provoking an attack of opportunity. And then move to the side here. Actually, this way. And fire a sunbeam from your scroll. Need to be a little bit closer. Going into those enemies, and it's gonna hit the Illithid as well. And end turn. The Myrmidon is gonna warp in closer to that Illithid and try to stun it with his electrified flail. Success, and end turn. Who else we got here? This enemy, who's going next. So, Gale, you run up this away and fire your level 2 magic missile. No, level 3 magic missile. Not close enough, huh? Alright, that's fine. Level 3 magic missile going into this Inquisitor of the Absolute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite enough to kill him, but still should be alright. The Myrmidon's gonna warp in close to the Inquisitor and use its electrified flail on him, which kills him off. Very good.
I speak, they burn.
Gale, you can end your turn. My character is gonna move a little bit closer
Forward.
and fire an arrow of many targets. Nope, doesn't have the distance. Not far enough. Alright, I know. My character is gonna drink a potion of speed, which is gonna give me some extra movement. Then we're gonna fire an arrow of many targets into the Mind Flare. Then we're gonna fire an arrow of Monstrosity Slaying. Oh, it's not a monstrosity, I guess. We'll fire the Rays of Fire from Arabella into the Mind Flare. Very good. Kill him off, and then turn. The Orpheus is gonna cast the black hole up here. Try to kill off that Illithid. Did some nice damage, and do it again, Orpheus. Did some more damage to the Mind Flare, but not enough to kill him, unfortunately. Alright, end turn. The Winged Tor is still frightened and summons some buddies. The City Watchers are smacking down some of the enemies. The second set was mostly missing though. And we're back. Shadowheart's gonna reposition and fire off the Sunbeam again on the goblins. Now, Yorger, what do I need you to do? Go ahead and fire the cluster at the Mind Flare. And then try... Nope, can't use the concussive blast, but we can target one of the bombs, I think. Which was enough to kill off the Mind Flare. And then turn. Where is this Inquisitor? Over here.
Come on, can't stay idle.
My character is gonna fire off an arrow of many targets into the Mind Flare.
Fall by my hand.
And no, we're not gonna proc the Lock of the Far Realms here. And now, how much health does she have? A whole bunch, huh? I think we're gonna just drop a Hunger of Adar over here, so the enemies cannot target us. The Illithid Arcanist casts Counterspell. Psionic Backlash from both me and the Emperor. Alright, good deal. And now I've got another action, don't I? How about confusion on all of them? Very good. And end turn. Shadowheart can end her turn as well. Gale is gonna get a little bit closer. And then use the Rays of Fire on the Mind Flare. If you can get the line of sight. Can it? Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That actually kills off the Illithid. Very good. Now use your level 1 magic missile. All of the shots going into the Inquisitor. And then turn. Alright, Inquisitor of the Absolutes. Attack me, we're not gonna react here. And not gonna react here. She's confused, so she attacked her own ally, which works great for me. The Air Myrmidon's gonna warp in closer to the Inquisitor and try to stun her. And sure, we'll use Cutting Words here as well. Breaks Ensnaring Strike concentration and stuns her. And turn. What other enemies we have here? Nothing too bad, I don't think. Except for this Inquisitor. Alright. Oh, we have the Spectator as well. I think that's who we need to target next, was our Myrmidon. So warping this away. Get closer and try to stun the Spectator. But unfortunately got frightened. Well, that's not good. The Winged Horror is flying in and looks like it's gonna attack some of the guards, which is not a big deal. Lae'zel, go ahead and finish off this Winged Horror for me. 1, 2, and take this one out as well. 3. No action surge, but it's alright. Now start moving forward towards the rest of the party. And turn. Orpheus is gonna fly over yonder. And then he's gonna use his black hole on the goblins and the Spectator. And do it again. It's got paranoid dreams. What is it? After 5 paranoid dreams, it will spend a legendary action to cast Ocular Nightmare. Oh yeah. I recall. We still should be able to take care of this enemy before it has a chance to use that legendary action. Let's attack in Orpheus. And doing some damage. Now the remainder of the city guards are just attacking the zealot and took him out. Alright. Seems like the enemies have done enough. The owlbear is gonna get closer. And what can we do? Not much, huh? Alright, owlbear, just dash and get closer. And turn. Got one random goblin that's just firing arrows. Shadowheart's gonna reposition a little bit and fire off that sunbeam to hit the Intellect Devourer and the Spectator. And then get closer and end your turn.
Death is but a word away.
My character
is through.
is gonna do something. Fire an arrow of many targets into the winged horror, I guess. I think that's the best way to go about it. Did some damage. And now we'll do a Dissonant Whisper on this Inquisitor. No, Winged Horror. The Inquisitor is stunned. And now we'll use the Scorching Ray on the Spectator. And then turn. Yorger, dash. And move closer to action, to where the battle is at. As he waddles in. Gale, fire your level 2 magic missile. 1, 2, 3 shots will go into the Spectator, which should be enough to kill it, and the remainder will go into this Winged Horror right here. That's frightened. 1, 2. Alright, the Spectator is done. Fire another level 1 magic missile. 1 will go into this Winged Horror. 1, 2, 3 will go into that one, which should kill him off. And end turn. The Myrmidon's gonna use Electrified Flail, which is a critical hit. And then warp up here to the stairs, closer to the rest of the party. This Myrmidon's gonna warp in close to the Inquisitor and try to finish her off. Success. And then turn. Lae'zel, keep moving this away. And we've got one enemy over there. So use dash to get closer. And then turn. The Watchmen are dashing in as well now. We've got one Intellect Devourer and one of the Goblin Trackers left. Alright, there we go. Owlbear Cub, take out this Intellect Devourer. And
Can't afford to
this point, it's just cleaning up some of these enemies. Shadowheart, finish off the Intellect Devourer. She couldn't, unfortunately. Gale, move closer and fire off a level 1 magic missile. One going into the Intellect Devourer, and the remainder will go into the Goblin Tracker.
Time to press on.
Alright, not too bad. Now, Gale, go ahead and recover your level 5 spell slot. And a level 1 spell slot. And we can continue on.
If the gods are watching me.
I don't think I'm gonna be looting any of the enemies. I don't think there is a need for it. Let's proceed through the double iron doors to the next section. And I recall
But we'll need to be higher up to climb it.
one side is more difficult than the other. I think left side was easier, if I recall correctly. So let's go and try to take out some of the enemies. Again.
Nautiloid. Need to get to the brain. Now!
Yeah, so the Nautiloid is gonna be attacking with bombardments in all of these areas here that we can see.
What should I do?
Shadowheart, why don't you cast Spirit Guardians on yourself? Click heals and tag that Intellect Devourer there. Try to kill him off. Or stack some Radiant Orbs on them at least. And then turn.
Their demise shall be done.
Gale, just move over here and use a cantrip. Finish off the Devourer. Then dash. And get closer to Shadowheart.
Victory awaits.
Lae'zel. Dash. Run up this away.
Path be true.
And then turn.
This is worth the
My
cost.
character is gonna do the same. Dash. And get closer. And the reason I'm not opening up the door quite yet, I might actually try to lockpick it here. Nope, can't. Maybe we'll just attack it on the next turn. Yeah, the reason I'm not opening it is there are a whole bunch of enemies here. And if we open it, they're gonna act before us. Although they might actually do that anyways. Alright, end turn. Myrmidon, warp over here. Dash. And rejoin the party. This one will do the same. And then turn. Yeah, there they are. Moving in closer, but the door is locked, I
Sliced
think.
and burned, dashed and diced. They will be offerings to your splendor.
The dragons will burn them to ash.
Now, go ahead and dash as well, Orpheus. And move towards the rest of the party. And then turn. Nautiloid fires its cannons, and hopefully it's not gonna hit any of my characters. Nope. So far so good. I actually took out one of the Illithid or Intellect Devourers.
Another fight. Let's go.
My character is gonna lockpick this door. And we'll burn a lock point and get guidance from Shadowheart. Is it enough though? Just enough. Very good. So open up the door. We've got a couple of those intellect glutons. And I think
Keep fighting.
I'll have Shadowheart run up this away. Oh, why is her action over? Alright, she's gonna drink a potion of speed and use the scroll of Sunbeam to target these enemies over here. For some reason she can't. Alright, move this away, Shadowheart. Now, fire your Sunbeam. And we're not gonna react. Just trying to do a little bit of damage. And then turn.
To demonstrate.
Gale's gonna run over this away.
Cleric fall.
And then he's gonna fire off his level 2 magic missile. One going into this glutton, which should kill it off and hopefully really damage this mind flare. And the remainder will go into the Black Gauntlet of Bane. And there we go. Both of the glutton died, did a whole bunch of damage to the mind flare. Now use your level 3 magic missile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we'll do it differently. 1, 2 will go into Black Gauntlet, and the remainder will go into this Mind Flare, which should kill it off. Very good, and then turn.
Ascend.
Lae'zel is gonna run this way. And I guess just fire her bow. Right? That's about the only thing we can do. Going into the Intellect Devourer. Just keep attacking. Like I said, my Lae'zel, it's not very optimized, but should be good enough. And turn. My character is gonna fire just our offhand attack into the Intellect Devourer. Hopefully kill it with Scald the Weak. Yep. And then turn. The Myrmidon is gonna try to position so he can warp over to the enemies here. And then use Electrified Flail on the Invoker of Baal. Stuns them, very good, and then turn. The other Myrmidon will try to do the same and try to stun the Black Gauntlet there. Hopefully it works. Nope. Missed. Still doing alright. Not too bad. Uses Phantasmal Killer on my character. And once again, I think up here, Gale's gonna use the counter spell. And we'll use the Psionic Backlash with my character and Orpheus. Orpheus, fly over here. And then use the Mind Blast on the enemy. Looks like it missed, but it's alright. What else can we do here? How about Fractured Psyche? And then turn. The not allow it. Keeps firing. And it's gonna summon some enemies as well, I believe. Actually killed off some of its allies, and it's just demolishing everything it hits.
There's too many of them. Just focus on the brain.
Okay, up here,
Nothing important is ever easy.
my character is gonna use Misty Step to get onto the platform. Then fire my grenade arrows, or smoke powder arrow, into these enemies. But Lae'zel needs to move first.
Strike.
Alright, Lae'zel, you just jump over here. Come on. Path is interrupted. Oh noes. Alright, there we go. Fire your rays of fire into the mind flare. Doing some decent damage. And actually up here, she might get damaged by this attack. Unless she drinks a potion of speed or something.
I won't give in.
Oh, I know what we're gonna do.
Can't always be a gentleman.
Gale's gonna cast haste on Lae'zel, so she can move out of the attack range. Gale's gonna move into this corner here and end her turn. Shadowheart, cast your Spirit Guardians. Or actually, no, we got the Sunbeam. Move closer. Fire the Sunbeam. And keep firing. And the Gluttons were able to kill off the Mind Flare. Alright. Lost the concentration, but still should be alright. End your turn.
Will ascend.
Lae'zel, just finish off killing this intellect devourer. 1, 2,
On the move.
and start moving over here. And turn.
Choice but to keep going.
My character's also gonna start moving
Time to press ahead.
towards this area right here. Once we pass through, that's the end of the section. Alright, and the turn. Myrmidons, try and finish off this Invoker of Baal. If you can. It's fine if you can't. And start moving towards my character. And then turn. Orpheus is gonna fly over here. And then he's gonna end his turn. Got more cannons firing. And we'll see if we can actually survive. If my positioning is alright. Yeah, seems like it. Very good. And now it's firing all around here. Alright.
Heading there.
We'll have Shadowheart jump over here. Run this way. And then fire the Sunbeam. Nope, cannot reach. Fire a Guiding Bolt into one of the Gluttons. Was actually a critical hit. And try it again. Alright, doing some damage to the Mind Flare as well.
Just for a real.
Gale jump onto this platform if you can. Can you jump anywhere? What else you've got? Use the scroll of dimension door on yourself and teleport somewhere over here.
Knight to King 5.
And then end your turn.
To strike.
Blood comes
We'll
easy
have
these
my
days.
character move to the side of this area of effect and fire an arrow of many targets into the glutton, which should damage that illithid. Then we're gonna cast Hold Monster. No, we're gonna save the spell slot. We're gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. Level 1. And then turn.
Fury. I am death.
Lae'zel, why don't you
No time to waste.
run this away? Run in and continue attacking this Mind Flare. 1, 2, and start moving towards that room that we need to get to. And end your turn. The Myrmidon's gonna warp in closer as well. And end turn. This one will also do the same. And end turn. And the illithid's gonna drink this potion to heal himself twice. And end your turn. The Intellect Devourer is moving in.
Stop coming. We have to press forward.
Alright, that's not good. Shadowheart is lethargic, I think, right? That's what it is. Gale, why don't you use another scroll of Dimension Door and teleport over here. Now,
Victory awaits.
Lae'zel, attack this Intellect Devourer. 1, 2, and then throw Shadowheart this away from the attack aura.
No blue, all doom.
And up here,
Still breathing, despite
my character is gonna give the elixirs of angelic slumber to Gale. Where is it? Where's the other one? Alright, let's try it again. Split it. Give it to Gale. So he can drink it. My character is gonna dash and move in up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restore some spell slots before heading through the door. Because I think once you go through here, it's gonna initiate the cutscene that proceeds to the final fight. Alright, my character, go ahead and drink the potion of angelic slumber. Myrmidons move into their spots. Gale's gonna drink the potion of angelic slumber as well. But I think I'm gonna have him right here next to my character. And we're gonna give one of these scrolls of Globe of Invulnerability to Lae'zel, in case both of my characters are targeted here. We're gonna be alright. Who's next? The Myrmidon move over here. That's fine. This one's gonna move over here and then turn. And we've got more airstrikes incoming. Just not really doing anything. Hopefully we'll be alright. Yeah, the Nautiloids are really not that bad, even in the final fight. Alright. Good thing I was able to get this scroll of global invulnerability. We're gonna have Shadowheart drop a nuke or two on this set of enemies.
Bleed for me.
Actually doing some pretty decent damage to the Illithid. And up here, click heals and return into the globe of invulnerability.
I am fury. I am death.
Lae'zel, you stick here. The Myrmidon's gonna try and... Oh, it's blocked in. The other Myrmidon's gonna warp close to the Illithid and try to take it out. It's electrified flail. And end your turn. This guy is gonna warp out this away. And we'll try to finish off the Illithid. And end your turn. Orpheus, get into the globe of invulnerability, buddy. And end your turn. Well, looks like my Myrmidons got downed, but my characters were able to survive just fine. Inside the globe of invulnerability. And now everybody, not everybody, but my character and Gale's got their spell slots back. So actually my character's gonna try to go through the double iron doors and go inside.
The move.
Actually, I might just end the episode a little bit early today, just because the next set, or the next fight, is fairly long, and then it just goes into the end game. Or the ending scenes and the after party. Yeah. I like this plan. So we're gonna end the episode here. On the next episode, we're gonna fly him up and confront the brain. Actually, we'll have Shadowheart drink one of these potions of angelic slumber as well, just to recover her spell slot. And give this one to Shadowheart. Shadowheart, drink that.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
And we'll give one of these to Lae'zel. Actually, both of them. Because Lae'zel can recover her action surge. That's the item. Or ability rather. Alright, and after she wakes up, we're all set, I think.
Let's get going.
There we go. As always, thank you for watching and hope to see you again soon.